Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Wow Media Cast episode number 3. We've gone up to hashtag 003.
Yeah. Hashtag 003
Yeah,
is good.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Thank
Why
you for
are
following.
we using hashtags?
I don't know, because hashtags trend, right? And we are trying to get trending because we just got some feedback from our 19 to 22 demographic.
The teenagers.
Yeah, no, we're not politically allowed to call them teenagers.
It is?
I don't
Like-
know. Maybe we're not because we don't know what these kids,
Is
what
it?
they're on. I don't know what they're on these days.
So what do we call them?
First, young adults, I think.
Young
Oh,
adults.
can't we call them children?
Children is worse. You shouldn't call them children. Yeah, it's like calling.
I'm just joking.
It's just that only Darren knows this stuff. You know,
Yeah.
What's this?
you know what to call people and what not to call people.
Yeah.
How to be politically correct.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Why is that? Why do you know about all this
Because I think
politically
maybe
correct
my
thing?
fiance is also in the age of 22. She just passed that age, so
Right.
I get to know.
And then she opposes when you call her.
No,
Or
I kind of understand from the way what she watches, the buzz feeds and whatever these new things. that
And
they're
all
watching.
those pimple videos. Have you heard about that?
The
Was
people
it?
videos.
Yeah, the pimple videos.
Pimple
Yeah.
videos.
What
yeah.
is the pimple video?
Oh.
My God.
It's on Instagram.
Yeah.
It's like the selection of constant flow of people popping pimples in skin.
Yeah,
Close up
it's-
of
Oh, really?
skin, yes.
It's disgusting, but it has millions and millions of views.
No, it's not disgusting. I have found that it's kind of satisfying to watch.
Really?
Yeah, it's close-ups of pimples being
Okay, now
pressed.
this is disturbing, Darren. How can
Yes.
a thing coming out? It's utterly
No,
disgusting.
it's
coming
not
out
a
of
thing
your
coming
skin.
out. It's a human being, so we are human beings, so we don't consider it to be garbage or something ugly.
Okay.
No, I think it's not that. It's there's this trend of
It's the pus coming out.
no, it's a video. There are videos of things, how machines work and
Yeah.
all that.
Yes.
There's like a thing, like how if you are spilling something, it just creates an I don't know. It probably calms people because of that. Those
but
videos
we're
are
talking about like maggots and worms coming out.
No, it's not maggots and worms. That's the problem. People suffer from pimples and they would like to see their pimples gone. And when you see a black head on my face, I would rather take it out.
Okay, now let's
seeing
change
it coming out,
direction
someone
as
else.
fast as possible. This is start.
You don't like it. You don't like it.
I don't like
both
it
of you
either.
don't like it.
No.
You could review it one day in an episode.
So
and
this
check
is
out.
not-
that's
This
that's a teen thing.
That's a teen thing, guys.
What
Along
else?
with
What
slime.
else are teen things?
TikTok is a teen thing.
TikTok.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah?
Yeah, and that concludes our segment for TikTok. That's it. We're not gonna talk
I
about
watch TikTok.
it. You watched what?
Yeah.
Judy is officially out of the community.
Whoa, you're not an adult then. You're not an adult. You're not an adult. You're not an adult then. You're a young adult.
No, I mean I see TikTok videos and I watch the one.
It's not TikTok. It's recorded video on TikTok.
Yes.
Yes. So
But no,
watching it
but-
on TikTok, I don't understand that way how.
I
that
don't have.
works.
I'm not on TikTok.
Yeah.
I can officially say
Okay,
that.
so that means you can be
Okay,
redeemed.
you're back. You
I
can
can
be
be
redeemed.
redeemed.
I'm just
Okay.
gonna talk to the guys.
Okay.
Well, anyway, TikTok community is growing. Like,
Okay,
I've
so-
seen Naveen watching TikTok videos.
Okay, so what's the deal with TikTok? I don't understand. Can you really?
I think it was first Dub Smash and then something. And
Jude
it's
might
along
know
the
more
line
than
there.
you.
I don't know what the heck it is, but it's just interesting.
So it's guys like
It's
Dub
interest-
Smash, right?
It's like Dub Smash, and we got quite a few Sri Lankans doing that.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, right,
I
funny
think
things.
the wine yeah, guys, they're now with
Yeah,
TikTok.
there was this couple of there's this particular guys who do some videos were really interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
I think they have taken some lyrics from really old movies or whatever, and they are just enacting that.
Also, the Sri Lankan.
The Sri Lankan ones.
Okay,
yeah.
that's very good. Sri Lankan movies coming up then.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure Tissa Nagodithan will be like, no, hey, you guys use my stuff, copyright, TikTok. Tina has to come in.
But then I think it has to do with the teenage attention span as well.
Teenage attention span, what's up with your attention span?
Is it very short?
It's
It is
really,
shorter
really
than-
short.
than
yeah.
usual.
I think otherwise they won't call us lame for watching Varna.
They officially call us lame.
Even just call us lame. Huh?
Yeah.
You got to know from a person.
Well, the video Wow Media Cast,
is.
the first episode was lame.
Yeah.
How do you get that information? Very close,
Yeah,
connection. So
somebody
you-
just directly told me. There's no
There's
hiding.
no demographic
There's no-
research, anything. You just got to know,
there's
like,
no hiding. Yeah, there's no hiding. Straight off.
We'll
So
try.
we need
we'll-
to
I just asked, how is it? It's okay. It's lame.
Ouch, man. Ouch.
We'll try
Yes.
not to be lame, no?
Yeah, we'll try our best.
So we have
Positivity.
to here and there we have go into some topics, like what they like, like Justin Bieber, what do you call the other person?
You said Justin Bieber. It's so like even that is so old because we were listening to Justin Bieber. Now he looks like a farmer.
Yeah, and
He literally looks like a farmer in the newest video with DJ Khaled. He's kind of old as we got married and everything. Right?
Who can we talk about? We can't talk about
Jonas
Eminem.
Brothers.
Jonas Brothers.
Yeah, Selena Gomez.
Jonas Brothers,
Like
Selena Gomez,
Yeah.
and what else? What are you guys
James
interested
Charles.
James Charles.
Yeah.
James Charles.
James Charles is the topic of the town these days.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Actually,
really?
yeah,
My
it's
God.
been a while now. He lost 3 million subscribers in 2 days, I think.
Yeah.
in? Yeah.
It's crazy.
Was that due to that other person putting a video out crying about someone?
43-minute video.
43
See, that
minutes,
video
yeah.
has nothing fun in it. There's no action in it.
It's just
She's just crying,
crying.
and it gets, I think, 40 million views,
Views,
as well.
and
it's not lame.
It is not lame.
That's
That's
not
not
lame.
lame.
Huh? That's not
for
lame.
teenagers,
Okay,
yeah.
maybe we all can cry. man.
That's what we should do.
So, but this video cost for him to lose like
Yeah.
wow.
But apparently even that was staged.
Well, it's a product. Apparently, that woman now they're trying to look. They're investigating her because she's promoting her products in the middle of that 40-minute video.
Yes, the 40
Yeah.
minutes.
She's saying it's very researched on my product. So it's about products. So apparently they were good friends. He didn't promote her product, right? That's the whole thing.
But
right?
then the funny part is this. I don't know whether you know this, but when Tati came up and put the video out, PewDiePie reviewed it,
Yeah,
and
PewDiePie reviewed
he saw
through.
He saw through it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
PewDiePie is like outcast now,
Yeah.
but he gets the most subscribers, so people will respect him. Even though he did a few errors in his past, and now everyone he's outcast from Google
Quite-
preferred. He's not
quite a
Google
few.
preferred character anymore.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah, he's not a nice guy. But he reviewed it and said that
He said, there's something wrong with this. Why are you promoting this thing
in the middle of a
in the middle of the thing? And he kind of saw through the whole makeup situation.
Right. So
Yeah.
basically, she was using
The spotlight.
the crime situation.
Yes,
what was
definitely.
going on to promote her product. That's what.
definitely.
Promote a product and to post a very negative character thing on James Charles.
How did James Charles take it?
James Charles actually took it well.
Yeah.
He took
Did
it
he
well.
put a reaction? He put
He
out
put,
a
yeah,
reaction
he
video,
put out not a reaction. He answered the criticism. At
Not
first,
an apology, right?
Yeah,
it wasn't an
It
apology.
wasn't an apology.
Yeah.
It was at first it was a bit cringy to watch this.
Okay.
Because this guy looks like a mannequin.
Okay.
But anyway.
one of those one of those mannequin guys.
Type guys. By mannequin type guys, we don't mean like they're not all gay people are mannequin.
Yeah,
whatever.
right,
You mean
yeah.
that he's gay, but he looks so.
No, he just looks
but then
so
plasticky.
plasticky
yeah.
and manufactured.
Yeah, I don't know why
Like
teenagers
there-
like this look.
There are
They love
no flaws.
Yeah,
No
no
flaws.
flaws whatsoever.
Wow,
And he has a
this
pin. no,
college
he has
you
a-
remember he had gone off makeup, right? He was off like
Oh, really?
he was just with his whatever on pimples on, so he was
Ah,
pretty
right.
raw in that
Raw in
video.
that,
But
okay.
this other woman, Tati, had like makeup and
Makeup,
camera
yeah.
filters and the contrast up and whatever down
Really?
or whatever. yeah.
Apparently, Tati's husband is a good marketeer. Is that what you call it?
Ooh,
Yeah.
PR guy.
A good PR guy. Yeah. So it's
so
him.
this
who-
is all manufactured. This is again
Yeah,
properly
drama.
rehearsed.
Properly rehearsed. Yeah.
Properly
It's-
rehearsed, I
It's
guess.
all staged.
So they destroyed
Drama,
James-
YouTube drama.
YouTube drama.
Yeah.
So they destroyed James'
James
character
Charles,
because he was getting like he was really high up.
But
in
then
his-
James do have some allegations
Yeah.
of
He's-
turning straight guys into gay.
trying to. No,
I
allegedly
think
trying to. Yeah.
okay,
he never converted anyone like that, but he was trying to like.
But there
that's
was
his
some
thing
text,
apparently.
no?
He has a thing to for straight guys. That's his
right.
thing.
Yeah, to convert a straight
But-
guy into. What a world we live in. No, apparently we are lame and they are cool.
Yeah. That's what we need to do.
Well, that's what it is. And also, I think some of these YouTube videos which has like millions and millions of views, the followers and all that, right?
Yeah.
Like I told you guys the other day, I think it's because they swear
Yeah,
a lot,
a lot.
on camera
Yeah.
on the podcast, and then they are just doing joints.
Yeah,
and
they're smoking up and
they're-
all that,
they are having
Not
drinks
that
and they think about they drink whiskey and all that. And
Yeah,
they
yeah,
have-
yeah. They'd have
you know
that-
that Elon Musk
Yes.
video. Apparently, the guy was so slow to respond.
Because he had two whiskeys
Joe Rogan
before.
couldn't take it,
Yeah.
and then they just started drinking.
Yeah, and then only they got through finally. 'Cause
Yeah, the guy couldn't get through the podcast, apparently.
but I mean we are not painting a self-righteous image here.
Absolutely.
Not at all.
Yeah, but that's
Not
the
at
state
all.
of YouTube
Yeah.
drama. It's just
I think
staged.
that's probably half the reason that a lot of people could immediately relate to something like
Yes.
that, and then they latch on.
yeah.
Yeah. See, the thing is, when you're swearing, if you swear in your normal dialogues,
Yeah.
your dialogues become very fancy.
Yeah.
You know, and you can create words. You can create words, you can create situations, and you can really give form to something.
Yes.
New.
Without
Which
knowing
you
it,
can't give with usual words.
Language, yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
So when you do that, I think that attracts a lot of people.
Yeah, it does.
That attracts a lot of people. Attracts teenagers, I'm sure.
Yeah, for sure. But then, I mean, what the teenagers or whoever who watches that kind of stage drama have to understand is that it's fake. The person is fake.
Yeah.
It is fake, definitely.
And they are attracted to something not original.
Yeah.
They're not. It's not raw. It's not
It's
real at all.
definitely,
Yeah.
it's definitely
not raw.
Yeah.
Very
But definitely the views are.
But the money is there.
The money is there.
Usual fake drama. Like there are drama channels, there are people who feed on the drama.
Yeah. And then there are channels.
So do you think all of the podcasters who has like huge amount of followers, millions of views and all that are getting a lot of money from YouTube? Is it YouTube money that they live
I
off?
don't think so.
No.
I don't think they can
get a certain amount from YouTube money. And even though you said they're all fake, YouTube, not all podcasters are fake.
No,
We're
not all.
talking about this drama.
The drama people.
Product placement gets a lot of money.
Yeah,
Gets a lot of
brand.
Branding.
And then their merch gets sold as well. Yeah. No, I don't think through ad revenue they can sustain a channel.
That's what I thought.
Because
you know?
I know a few good channels with ad revenue. They ask for Patreons to come and donate.
Oh.
So that itself shows. I mean, I'm talking about US channels, UK channels. That shows that they can't live off ad revenue.
Also, this
Absolutely.
happens. YouTube takes you out of preferred when you go out of Google preferred, your YouTube revenue drops a lot.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
But this
if
is
you
what-
swear, you go out of Google preferred.
This is what the Sri
So if
Lankan.
you don't bleep your content, you can swear, but you have to bleep.
Yeah.
Then you go out, so then you really get very little from.
But
Because
this is-
I know these YouTube views are like the European and the Western eyes are more valuable than Asian eyes.
Sri
apparently.
Lankan eyes are
Regionally.
useless.
Yeah, in a sense, like it's just very little few cents that they pay per view.
Yeah.
For YouTube.
No,
but
that's
if
the thing. The Sri Lankan community don't understand.
Don't
this.
understand
They just
that.
get into YouTube thinking they can make money,
Oh my god.
and they just
No.
fall into a huge
Unless
rabbit
your
hole.
audience is abroad. You know, unless it's the West or Europe.
Yeah.
You hardly get anything out of YouTube.
Yeah.
Why? Because the people, you can't monetize the crowd, right?
Yeah.
They can't buy merch. They don't have access to internet.
They don't have money to buy much.
Is that what you
No,
think?
they probably have money.
No,
to
the
buy
Sri
merch.
Lankan,
They
I'm
don't
talking
have
about Sri
access.
Lankans.
You know, they would watch rather.
No man, actually thinking Sri Lankans do have money. It's not that they don't have money.
Yeah,
really?
they do.
Yeah. It's, you see the vehicles that our people drive
Yeah.
But it's
go
all
Candy.
leases.
on the
You
road.
go
It
to
doesn't-
the outskirts of Candy.
What do you think the Western is on? Western people are on. They are on credit.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Their
Oh,
houses, they don't own their houses.
Yeah.
They don't own their vehicles.
Yeah.
You know, it's all mortgage. The mortgage, they come on holiday on credit cards. So you can't say the buying power or the spending power is more in the Western world. You know,
Okay.
the Asian people have more liquid cash with them,
Wow.
probably than the Westerners.
Interesting, because you know they would go on, right? The
Because you
credit card
see,
can go on forever.
for that kind of a vehicle to come to Asia, the amount that money that you
300% tax.
pay with all the taxes and all that, it doesn't cost that much in
the US.
in the US or in
But
India. in
And I
Europe,
go to
anything
the
like that.
outskirts of
And
Candy, not
still-
even in the Candy town. Like these outskirts where there are paddy fields and you have paddy fields, you get 7 Series
Yeah.
BMW.
You see Lamborghinis, you see all kinds of stuff
Yeah.
here now, right? Forget the supercars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All high-end vehicles.
Yeah.
Right.
That's just
Chrysler.
vehicles. But you see the way, if you see the tourism industry, right now we say it's down.
Yeah.
But the hotels are actually filling up with locals.
Right.
It has been the case even before the Easter bombing.
Right.
Before the Easter bombing, hotels are anyway. Can you go to a hotel on a public
No,
holiday?
you can't.
No.
You
Can you go?
The pools
you
are full.
can't.
No, it's a full. You can't.
The
you
pool
can't.
side is full with locals.
Yeah. Berul and all.
You
You
understand?
can't
So there are more locals going into 5-star hotels and all that. Now, look at our culture. If you want to go for dinner, we just go for a 5-star hotel.
Yeah, we would.
We just don't go for a normal restaurant. It has become normal.
Yes, true.
Except Pilavus. We go to Pilavus.
Pilaus, we love pilau.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. Na? It's in a different league.
It can't be.
Yeah.
but
No, so
coming
that's
to
what
this
I'm
money
saying.
thing,
So
Yeah.
just
So it has become normal to us to go to 5-star hotels. I never thought of that like that.
It has.
Yeah, I used to think of it like, oh my God, 5-star.
yeah, it has five.
Yeah.
But
My
dining
God,
at a
yeah.
5-star hotel is normal within Colombo.
After
community.
wow, how many times have you?
Yeah,
gone?
Yeah, for
After,
sure.
well, after wow, you go to you go out for dinner. How many wows do you meet in those
Yeah.
places? A lot of
Randomly,
people
yeah.
just everybody's dining somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no, talking about this money thing, it's very interesting what happened to Kenneth Copeland, no?
Oh yeah, I saw the video online.
Is that the random
Yeah.
Reporter
interview
joined.
you're
Yeah.
talking about?
Well, the random interview and also the airline thing.
Did you watch it? I watched it, right?
Yeah.
You watch it?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me what
Well, he was out driving out of like the wherever he preached at all, and this woman from I think she's a Christian. The reporter came
Can
in
be, no? Yeah.
and pushed the camera in his face and asked him, "What do you think about buying?" A specific question I don't remember, but he bought Tyler Perry, who's the actor, right? Big Mama's House, no?
Right.
What's his name? So whatever that
Somewhere,
actor, famous guy, big guy. He bought his jet. Kenneth Copeland bought his jet.
Right.
And so, what do you think? What does this show to your audience? You're a preacher. Isn't it bad? Like he immediately, she's like, isn't it bad for a church person to own a private jet like this? And he took a while to answer, and he was like, "You caught me off guard here," and he kept saying things like that. And this woman took it like it's God, hey, my God, hey, man. He couldn't but he said after that, you don't understand. It's a different realm, man, and I could see the way he's trying. And they all took it like the way his eyes moved and everything. They criticized that. They're saying he looks like this and that.
Right.
He looks evil and all that. And I mean, I know Kenneth Copeland. I grew up with him. He's one. I grew up with Kenneth Copeland. My parents, and I hate to see him like that.
Yeah.
It's very annoying. I mean, angry. It makes me angry to see that. But I understand but I don't know what they're thinking. They would look at us and expect us to be poor. That's what they want Christians to be.
I think Christians especially don't understand grace.
Christians. That's
Yeah.
the problem. This
They
woman
don't
is from a
understand,
Christian channel.
Well, there's a lot like that, isn't it? It's good. I mean, they can buy a nice vehicle,
A nice vehicle.
but
They
a
can.
pastor can't.
Pastor
Pastor
yeah.
can't.
That's just
But a
hypocrisy.
pastor can't.
Yeah.
A doctor can buy a nice vehicle,
Yeah.
but a pastor can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Christian. No, if you, I think it roots down to even to their lifestyles. Like if a person goes to the gym and they're like all earning the reps and getting the biceps done. No, it's all about working towards the goal, which I'm fine, which is cool, which is really good. But then there's also the flip side of grace where you just get it.
Yeah.
And they can't handle
They
it.
can't understand.
They can't handle it.
It's just you have to get it by grace, I guess.
You have to get it by
I
grace.
don't think you can drive this into somebody
Yeah.
saying, whether it's okay or whether it's not okay.
Yeah.
I think you just get it by grace.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just think about the money that comes up at wow, just miracle money.
Yeah, miracle money.
Yeah,
that
I don't
comes
think
up.
they can handle it.
This is money that people would work 30, 40 years
40
to
years, yeah.
No
earn,
way.
right?
No
Yeah,
way.
because-
So it has to happen to them,
Yeah.
and then you just come
Then-
to the realization,
realization
I
that,
guess.
yeah.
Yes, until then they will be constantly.
Do they react the same way to fit pastors?
Fit pastors in the
Fit pastors who work out and they look very fit. If you see, the majority of pastors don't look fit.
Yeah.
To be honest,
They don't.
I think
Okay,
no,
there are fit pastors. Stephen
Furtick.
from Elevation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there are fit
Arlen-
pastors now.
Arlen
No,
from
at
Elson.
wow, we got
fit pastors. No,
fit,
but I think we can't say that because it's in Sri Lanka only.
No,
Is
no,
it?
Yeah.
No, still,
And
the international
Asians,
community.
Because it's one of those things, right? When you are a spiritual man,
Yeah.
people expect you to live a life with this,
Yeah,
you don't go
minimal
to the
and,
gym.
yeah.
You're not supposed to look good,
Yeah.
right? But if you see our pastors,
Yeah.
they look fit, man.
They look fit.
Yeah.
You
Our
know?
pastors.
Our pastors.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, looking at I mean on this topic, have you noticed that Jude has lost a bit weight?
Yeah, he has.
I'm
He has.
I'm trying to, but I'm
Not
doing
tell you
nothing
the-
actually.
Really?
I do nothing to lose weight. I told you it's impartation.
No, but you're playing badminton, right?
I play badminton. That's all.
Yeah, it's
I just
lucky,
play badminton.
yeah.
I try to run. I started running
Yeah.
with you guys. Hard to keep up.
Yeah.
In the sense, not running keep up kind of thing, but
Not
for
to-
me to turn up to run is a bit hard.
I was just thinking hard to keep up with the running.
No. They don't.
Steps.
I mean, there's no competition in running.
But to keep up means to drive through the traffic and wake up.
And
at-
Exactly. Just come to the point where we start to run. I just.
I remember.
I have the same problem when he has to call me like I'm on the way. Okay. Because I live close by.
Did you
it's easy for
realize
me.
that when we started the office run,
Yeah.
we all never could get there at the same time.
Yeah.
Nobody turned up. Like all of us didn't turn up at any point.
I remember.
It's always one.
So always just 3 of us or 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And the
ID
2 of
card.
us ran.
Yeah,
That's it.
something like that.
So I don't do anything. I just I told you the last time I bank on you guys working out.
I do too, because I'm also not doing much.
You do CrossFit now.
Yeah, I do a little bit.
That
I
is
started
too
at very
CrossFit.
You
start.
do CrossFit. You're anyway athlete, right?
Yeah.
So you are okay. I mean,
You're
I
pushing it
don't
forward for
get
us.
the way I told you this
Yeah.
before, right? Elijah will be working.
Yeah.
Like doing something, editing a very cool video, and suddenly I got training, and then he goes for training. He just run. I don't know what the heck you're doing.
No,
there
you
anyway.
pull weights and like push
Yeah, you
ups
just
and
do hard. It's just hardcore
Yeah.
training, right?
Yeah.
You are a professional athlete,
Yeah.
and then he comes back and he's back on to
Back on
editing.
work, yeah.
If I go and do that kind of editing, I'm off for the day.
Yeah.
Well, I'm off a training session now, so.
You're going for off.
No, I'm after.
You're coming off.
Yeah.
See, this is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
you
I
know,
can't.
I woke up and it looked like I had a good workout. I feel like I had a good workout. Just
Just because of him.
I
We
think
are
because you
because
were.
of him.
I'm glad.
This is
no,
great.
but the point I was trying to get through was lucky.
What's
You-
up with
you-
Lucky?
you told me
Ah,
that,
yeah,
yeah.
badminton. So we had a badminton session on Wednesday.
Yeah.
This guy turns up, Lucky, like Lakshan from Huawei Ban. He turns up and
Very interesting character.
he is generally, but he beat us all. He beat us a week. We just couldn't-
Single-handedly, yeah?
Single-handedly. Now we were like he was playing on the other side, so doubles versus
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
It was just like
Yes.
like that. And Dishali was playing with Lakshan, but Dishali hardly could get any. She's just learning to do it,
Yeah.
right? So just imagine she has to cover up for his partner, and then we are playing doubles on this like about 3 or 4 games. He beat us all.
Usually it's not a competition.
Yeah, he was on Thessalonians.
What do you mean? Like,
he said he read Thessalonians and came.
But that's crazy.
No, I just asked him, are you on Red Bull or something? Man, what the heck is wrong with you?
I just read Thessalonians.
I just read Thessalonians. So he was on Thessalonians that day. And Melissa Fisher was there anyway. Seated. She
so-
wasn't playing, so there was some kind of a boost there.
Who's that?
at
So,
least.
It was unusual. Lakshan. You don't play like that.
You don't have to play.
Usually it's hard for him to. Apparently, I have a good serve.
right.
Okay.
Right?
I have a good serve.
I have a good serve.
Right.
This is what Lakshan said. It's hard for him to get. He just come. I couldn't serve him that day at all.
He served you.
He served
He
everyone.
was, yeah.
And no need to like play so hard.
power
right?
shots, man. He was all over the place, and it's crazy.
And it's just a fun game. Don't play so hard, right? Just play. You know,
Yeah,
let
yeah,
us
it's
in a bit.
No,
let
no,
us-
we are playing for fun anyway.
Yeah.
And this guy, to make it worse, he plays with both hands. Up. So you
Oh,
know-
he's both sides. He can play with both hands.
yeah.
He's ambidextrous.
I don't know what the heck it is. He just plays with both hands sometimes. Suddenly, you just try to place it to his backhand,
Yeah.
and then it's not backhand for him anymore.
It's front
Like,
hand next.
What the heck did you just do?
It's front hand for the left hand.
Yeah. You can't do. I'm not sure. I don't think professionally you can
That's
do
not
that.
allowed. Right? You next time say, hey, we're just having fun.
Yeah.
It's not a competition.
Yeah.
It's not
And
being-
apparently,
I have to check if he had read Thessalonians again.
Next
next time probably I'll read Thessalonians. And
I think you should.
Is there 2 Thessalonians?
I don't
There's
know.
1 Thessalonian, 2 Thessalonians.
is the Bible reading plan on Thessalonians these days? No, it's not.
I don't remember.
Just Galatians, Willie Galatians.
No, we
Next-
finished
You
Galatians
make the Bible reading plan.
Yeah,
You can't remember what it is.
Same, man.
Actually, I've been behind it. To be honest,
Yeah,
I
that's
also
what I
haven't
was
been-
I am behind it. I have missed it
We
completely.
need to get on it.
So it's
Yeah.
no point trying to catch up. I think you just have to
Read from there,
get on the train and go with it.
Yeah.
True.
Just get on the train.
There are a lot of people who are interested in the Bible. The Bible reading plan was brought up, like for our community, like just wow, close.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people want to jump into it and asking, what are you guys doing? And
Yeah.
come in and all that.
I think that's a crazy thing. No? When WoW starts doing something, like everyone just gets attracted.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, a lot of international wowers want to feel included.
Included, no?
Yeah, obviously.
Obviously, it's a family now.
Yeah, the family. So
Family.
I think them being a part, so they look for all avenues of how to connect.
Connect,
How to connect, like actually connect rather than just watching a video.
I think more than connect, what they want is to be a partner.
Yeah,
They want to partner with what's happening.
they want a partner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope we give a VR experience very soon at church where you can.
Even if you see
Hopefully for WoW games.
when KNF started the dope diet
Yeah.
and the fasting, so we have a WoW fast
Group.
Facebook group.
Yeah.
so much of people want to join in, and they have.
Yeah.
They have, and just imagine when KNF say, okay guys, we're going to fast, we're going to do a 14-day fast or whatever.
Yeah.
The amount of people who wants to fast with them.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy. It's a global movement.
I don't think anybody can get that
Motivation.
done, you see, you can't. How do you get somebody to come on, man? Let's not eat.
Yeah.
It's the opposite, right?
Yeah.
I'm going out for dinner. Are you coming? There are like 100 people will be saying yes. It's here. Come, I'm going to stop eating. You guys come in.
I think that's the
Exactly. I looked at it that way. Yeah. You
It's
start a
the
magazine.
opposite.
You start this health event magazine stuff, whatever they do, they can't get like to fast is hard.
You can't get people to not eat.
Yeah.
I mean, collectively.
Yeah.
As if it's fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, the thing is this. He's led to it. He puts out a Facebook post. I'm live. I'm gonna go on a fast. Join me if you want. Boom.
Exactly. There's a huge amount of people joining and doing the fast with him.
I don't think any health,
So,
health
so
and
just
fitness,
imagine-
no one has done like has this
no
level
way,
of
no way.
motivation.
So even the 5-day program, right? So it's a program, except for when it being done in Sri Lanka,
Yeah.
right? Sri Lankan people are really in grace when it comes to 5-day program.
For sure.
Yeah. So there are people craving to come and do this, and they
Yeah.
just imagine when they go abroad, if to Florida, to Calgary, and all these places, people flying from different parts of the world to come and join.
Yeah.
Right.
And when they do this, obviously because of the crowd, because of the setting and all that, they have to sacrifice a lot of. They have to stop. I mean, they have to get leave.
Leave 5
of their
days.
work.
Yeah.
5 days consecutive,
Yeah.
right? I'm sure it's not easy as
Sri Lanka.
any
Well,
Asian
no,
country.
it's not even. It's not. I don't think it's easy in Sri Lanka as well.
Yeah, you need to plan it early, let them know early because it's a week's
Exactly.
leave.
So, yeah, definitely for in the US and all that. I'm sure because
That's
they say
Thanksgiving,
because
like-
they say they have stuff and I think during that period.
Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, they
So
have
anyway,
access,
what my
yeah.
point is, these guys have to spend
Yeah.
flight tickets.
Yeah.
They have to come get hotel accommodation, whatever, to come and not eat.
Yeah.
It's like a retreat,
Yeah.
but you're not getting anything to eat, guys. You understand? So
Thinking about it.
just
Unless,
imagine-
except you get spiritual food.
Exactly.
that's what it
Yeah.
is. So just imagine what the outcome of this
Yeah.
this program is. It's just crazy. What it
I
does
mean,
to
that's the
people.
ripple effect of the Wow Fast group.
Exactly. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
That's the-
and
that's
people who do it, they come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing.
They come back to
They
do
come
wanna
back to
do
do
it.
one more 5DP, one
Some
more
people who
5DP.
some people who have done few 5DPs, they have also got the online.
Yeah.
5DP
Yeah,
online.
but just online afterwards, after doing it.
Yeah, after doing it. So I think that is why K wanted to give this 5DP online.
Yeah. So
For those people who can't actually, sometimes people find it hard to come and reach, make it there.
Make the time and spend the
Colombo
money.
wasn't having a 5DP for a long while,
Yeah.
I guess. You know, he was
3
on
years
this-
later, I think we had, right?
After 3 years later, last year we had. I think probably this year we might have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is why he made it available online for those people.
Yeah. Links.
Which is
links
as
in description.
Yeah, links in the description.
check it out.
As effective as anything else, you see, it's just crazy.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
crazy.
For
because
me, the fact that people will follow.
Yeah.
No, I like food.
Yeah. I mean,
Me
come on,
too.
we all like
Me
food.
too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No,
And-
I'm a food person.
Yeah.
I like my food
I think
and all
Prophet
that.
likes food as well.
Obviously.
Yeah.
But the thing is, see, when he calls out a fast,
Yeah.
people like me just join in.
Yeah. Impartation.
Impartation.
Yeah.
But I think Jude mentioned something important. He said Colombo got it free. Colombo got
Colombo
it
gets
by
it.
grace. Yeah.
Colombo has.
What do you
Grace.
think about the teenagers getting grace?
Oh,
Do you think they get served by a platter?
served everything
Served
on
eaten on a
silver
platter, yeah.
platter.
Silver platter?
Yeah. Probably.
the,
you know,
the, the teenager, wow, you're
Yeah.
specifically
like
talking,
Will
right?
Smith's
Locally.
children, you know.
Yeah,
Locally.
Like Will
Definitely,
Smith's
definitely.
children.
Because obviously, the anybody, not only teenage, anybody who is coming to WoW don't see what had gone into
Yeah.
Yeah,
for
newcomers.
WoW to become WoW right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
You
true.
see, KNF
Wow,
has
to
gone-
become
WoW to become WoW.
Yeah,
It's dimensional. What I just said.
Yeah.
To WoW.
wow, to become wow. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. So
Coming from
KNF has gone through tremendous persecution
Yeah.
that a lot of people don't even know of.
Yeah.
Yeah, and forget all that. That's all good.
Yeah.
Right? No, what I'm saying
all
is
good.
in terms of structure and all
Yeah.
that, what you guys see now
Yeah.
has come out with a lot of effort and
Yeah.
a lot of
Sacrifice, persecution, a lot of.
it's a lot of discipleship.
Yeah.
Because
Yes,
wow
that's
was-
the word. I was going to go
It's
with.
a
Yeah.
foundation of disciples.
Yes.
It's a foundation. See, Wow never liked structure at the beginning.
Right,
KNF
right.
never liked structure. That is why we never had structure at our meetings.
Right.
You know?
Hierarchy.
The
Structure in the sense of
Like
okay,
the-
now we do worship, now
yeah.
we do praise, worship.
How did it
then
happen? How did it happen earlier?
But it's very random. No? So if somebody just start, sometimes we just started and K started preaching. Okay. So nothing, no worship, nothing. So he's just preaching and we all in the preaching. And then at the end, then okay, we didn't even have a worship team. We used to worship for CDs. We just KNF will play a
My
CD.
God, really,
Yeah. We play a CD and then we worship to that.
Right.
Wow.
Before the Wow Ban came together and instruments came together and all that.
Yeah.
So until we grew into a very good community,
Yeah.
structure wasn't there. So we were kind of no structure. We didn't like
Anti-structure kind of, yeah.
So when
Because structure could creep. I mean,
it
religion
brings-
can creep
it-
into
it-
structure.
Religion can creep in. Very good.
Yeah.
So actually, when we grow, automatically structure had to be brought in, and you know, as Kay says, church happens.
Yeah.
Right.
When you grow,
Yeah,
church
church
happens. I actually one day asked Kay, what do you think for the, you know, we were not like this, we don't like structure. What he said was, structure is good if your foundation was good.
So that means if your culture is good, structure is good.
Structure is good.
Right. Okay, I get it.
If
I
you-
get it now.
You get it?
Yeah.
So even in a, you just think structure as in a building.
Yeah. That's what.
If you just put up a structure without a good foundation,
yeah, it's gonna
you're
come
done.
down.
Yeah.
So
it makes a lot of
Yeah,
sense.
no, it makes a lot of sense.
Yes.
With the
So that is why I
issues.
said without structure, we just worked on foundation,
Yes,
discipleship.
yeah.
You know, it was a closed discipleship group. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
We weren't allowing people in for a long
Yeah,
time.
very
Until,
long time.
Until,
Recently.
until he in the spirit he
They
knew.
took people out, chased people out.
Literally.
Yeah.
You know, when Kay was preaching, he sees an unknown face. He will just stop at the meeting and ask, Who are you? What are you doing? What are you doing? Somebody has to raise their hand and say, the guy's with me. It's okay. Then he's allowed to stay.
If there
not,
were
there's no-
bodyguards.
Yeah. That's how WoW was asked to be made. You know, it's a spirit. You know, so now
because we're a special move. We're a very special move.
Now it's unshakable. Now it's
now it's
fixed.
unshakable.
Yeah,
Now we're
disciples.
open. Now the country is open to us.
Yeah.
Is-
The government is open.
The
to us.
government is
churches.
open to us.
600 churches. Yeah.
Absolutely, and we have favor with the government like any other move.
I know,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
You understand?
So that foundation is very important. Foundation of
Because of the
discipleship.
foundation.
Yeah.
Because of the foundation. So
culture.
foundation was good, and then structure came in.
Yeah.
Nice,
So
nice.
without that, you just suddenly go in. Okay, let's put structure, and
Yeah,
that
and
fails.
religion,
That religion creeps in like
Wow.
nothing.
Yeah.
Because you are now trying to perform to a structure that you made.
You know why
There's no
you're even
culture.
having
Yeah.
a structure actually then in that case because you're starting, you know.
Yeah.
Which is why we don't have structure in the Wow media cast.
No structure.
Very soon then we have guys. Now we start with this.
We are putting
Putting foundations in.
Putting foundations in.
usually our backdrops and everything is changing,
Changing every day. You'll be like, why?
We are changing. We are becoming not more lame,
Less lame as
less lame.
with every minute that passes. I hope everyone's noticing, including teenagers.
Including
Can we code word this particular podcast as lame?
This is code word. You mean like Windows Longhorn?
No, yeah, like
no hashtag 003 lame.
Lame. The
know,
lame
everything has a
podcast.
Lame podcast.
Everything has a code word, right? Like the Apple Mac Pros.
Yeah.
The cheese. We need to talk about that.
Yeah, so
Cheese-grater.
Cheese-grater is not the official.
not-
And
Yeah,
the rest, other one's called the trash can, right?
the previous one was trash can. See,
It was a literal trash can. Was it
it
bad?
looks like a trash can.
And was it bad? Like really?
No, the machines are good.
I mean, people accidentally put like trash into it.
I don't think
It
so.
looks like a trash can.
Right.
The thing is, I think for about for good few years, they weren't focusing on upgrading their main machine,
Right. The Pro.
the Pro.
Right.
You know why?
Why is that?
Because they are building foundation.
They were building foundation.
They
Probably.
are putting culture.
No, what I'm saying is that is the reason. So they never actually put anything into it. Like all Windows machines and the PCs and everything were getting upgraded
Yeah,
like nothing.
I saw
They
that.
weren't worried about it. They just had it. They never paid attention. But they obviously they have the things
Working
going.
underhand. They're working underneath. Probably releasing the phones for the consumer.
I think
Yeah.
which is why I have faith in Apple to pull out something extraordinary because Samsung is creeping up, right? I mean, not Samsung, Huawei and Oppo and all of these
Huawei.
phones are also creeping
Used to
up.
be,
And
Huawei
they're
used
like,
to be.
they're chill about it.
They're chill about it.
And this machine is a brilliant machine. I
They
saw
know,
it.
they know Apple consumers. You tell them,
No matter what you do.
no matter what you do, you tell them, guys, there is a new one. There is Apple new one. You just
They just go
for
for
it.
it.
Just
I
drawn
think
for
it's
it,
a-
like drawn, like you're
It's
drawn.
an ecosystem.
Yeah, I have that issue. You know,
Me too.
every
I
time
know, I
some,
have to
some
make-
Apple puts out something, I'm just craving for it.
Yeah.
I don't know
I'm
why.
ready
I
to buy
remember-
the next whatever.
I
can buy.
remember if you technically,
Yeah.
now we are a bit of technical people, right? So
Yeah,
when
we are
you
raw media.
technically think about it, there are much more better devices out
I know.
there
For sure.
for less.
Yeah.
Right?
And a lot of tech people also use those devices. Like even though we are tech
Absolutely,
people.
yeah.
Androids.
So when you just, it doesn't make sense at all to be on Apple.
Apple.
At some time,
No,
you know,
at all, yeah, for
doesn't
sure.
make- But still, why do you go for it?
I don't know why.
You know,
Yeah.
it's just the thing. Apple has a spirit on it.
That's why we call it the glory board.
Now the prophet you gave it.
Apple has
It does.
that. Okay, they have walked into that glory.
Yeah.
Yes.
Of
They have
that
walked into
mountain.
that glory of that. You know.
The
Yeah,
top.
and now the other companies are now walking in the lift.
Yeah.
Some companies, I'm pretty sure, are not trying to even like reach the heights.
Yeah.
They're just like, we are good where we are. you
Like
know.
how?
We
Like
already
Yes,
made
absolutely.
Like what?
it. Like Samsung or Huawei even. Like
Okay.
Huawei, I'm pretty sure like they, even though they.
Yeah, what's this deal about Huawei and China?
They have
and,
ceased production of all their cell phones.
What?
Yeah, they recently ceased because they were not offered Google,
Android. The Android is stopping. I think that they won't get any updates, right?
Yeah, the phones will be, working.
Yeah, it'll be working, but no
Google,
updates.
So
updates.
Huawei stopped.
No, so they are a router company. They used to.
Well,
make, they still make.
they're a good technology company. They have other devices.
Right. They stopped making phones.
Yeah.
They did.
Well, the thing is this, at some point Google has to realize if these guys don't know who they are, they don't know they are, and they're asking their consumers who are we.
Nice joke, nice one. Huh?
You understand?
These guys don't
So
know
all
our
these
identity.
years, they let them. Google
I
is
thought you were so serious about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Google is a giant, right? So and they wait him to get. Okay, guys, come on, get yourself together. You keep asking your consumers who you are, and after all these years, you still
We don't know who you are. I think we have to stop this, man. Your identity.
That's a lame joke.
Actually, we
no,
just
it's
made
a
the
good joke.
podcast lame of it now.
I hope the teenagers will understand it.
That's what
I hope the teenagers who use Huawei phones will get offended.
Yeah, they're like, I was. Yeah, they just don't know who they are. That's
They
the
don't
whole
know who
thing.
they are.
I
They don't know
didn't
who
see
they
that
are,
coming. I
I
didn't
didn't
see
see that coming. I didn't see that coming. I was like, probably talking about something.
Yeah, I was wondering, my God, why?
But Mac Mini, not Mac Mini. Well, Mac
Cheese.
Mini is a good machine.
Mac Mini is a good machine.
It's a good. I like it.
It used to. It maybe.
For that purpose, Mac Machine is a solid machine.
Right.
I mean, we have a Mac Mini.
Yeah,
so
I know.
Mac Mini is a
I thought it
solid-
was a low level pro.
It is a
version.
low level, but it's a good machine for that range.
Right.
I think
so
I
was
think
a Mac
so.
Mini advertised to be like a editing thing? No.
No.
Okay.
I think soon we are going to upgrade to all Apple computers.
Cheese-graters.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
So Cheese-grater entry level is $6,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
$6,000. Which is a lot for a machine.
Yeah, it is.
But
What's
it's
the
a
big
beast.
deal about this?
I think it's the scalability more or less.
Yeah.
If you see, it's very scalable. That
Very, yeah.
machine, right?
Yeah.
And the highest end they say it'll cost you something like $40,000 to go to the highest range.
Yeah.
Right.
Apple's
if you upgrade
own-
it to the full potential of it.
Yeah.
And I've
Cost you-
heard
can cost you-
news about this
And-
accelerator and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called the back burner.
Right.
Encoding.
Huh?
Completely for encoding.
For encoding, for movie
ProRes.
encoding and all that,
And then that is MPX, something called model that is whatever you want, you can put in there, right? Customizable thing.
yeah, and just imagine, guys. So this is now we are talking just about the CPU.
Yeah.
$6,000 for the CPU.
yeah,
huh?
I know,
Just talking about the CPU, right?
Monitor
So
also
the
is
monitor.
$5,000.
They put out a new monitor,
Yeah.
which is a 6K.
Brilliant one,
6K.
32.
It's a brilliant monitor.
32
It looks like it has got the design of the Cheese-grater anyway.
Yeah.
That is because it burns up. It generates a lot of heat.
Yeah.
It needs so much of ventilation.
Yeah. Just to
fans
show
and
an
all
image.
that, just to brighten that
Yeah.
screen up. But they say with all the ventilation systems they have built into it, it can just stay on infinite.
Infinite.
Without burning. Yeah.
Wow.
That kind of
Pixels.
ventilation they have built into it.
Okay.
It looks really cool. 6K super monitor.
Yeah. No,
That-
6K with the stand.
No, I'm talking about not 4K, 6 is about 6K.
6K video.
Not money.
Yeah,
This
sorry,
is again $5,000.
Yeah.
Without the stand.
Without the stand.
So you have to dish out another grand for the stand. Well, it makes sense, right? Like most. These are high-end people you're talking.
You have one of those stands.
This is a
premium
reference monitor. It
Yeah.
can be a good reference monitor for.
And apparently in the reference monitor market, this is cheap.
This is cheap.
Yeah.
This is
Oh,
what
really?
Apple is
Yeah.
saying.
Wow.
In reference monitor market, this is very cheap and it's a very good reference monitor. So people who are using it already have their rigs. You know, they
Rigs.
have their
You have a
arms
rig.
and-
You bought your
exactly.
nice
So
rig.
you have their arms and all that. So they want to replace the monitor. They don't want to stand. That is why they have given the option of
a stand.
Probably cut cost.
These
Right.
teenagers saw that and they're like, you're
They're like,
charging
yeah.
for the stand.
They charge for that. No, it's
My
actually
God.
so. If
They have to be a bit mature, no? To
yeah.
understand.
Now, if we were actually to get it, we don't need a stand, right?
We
We
don't.
have,
No.
we have a
Yeah.
super cool arm.
Yeah.
So I'll probably pay $1,000 less and
Yeah.
get the
Get the
monitor and
monitor.
mount it.
You have a professional arm. What's the brand? Elgato. What?
Regardless, ice cream band.
No. Elgato is that computer thing. I forgot.
I don't know. I just got
It looks like that guy's arm, no?
It looks like a yeah.
Very alienish.
Yeah.
Who's the guy with the Bucky Barnes, no?
Baki Ivan's arm. No, Baki is the guy. Winter Soldier.
The Winter Soldier.
Yeah,
like
it looks
that,
like that.
Yeah.
So it's
Talking about movies, very special
You
thing.
just change the subject so fast. We got to talk about Apple, man.
What's up
Let's
with
come
the
back
movies?
to. Let's come back to.
Yeah,
Have
movies,
you? I mean, I know this.
Game of Thrones.
No, not Game of Thrones. Jude hasn't been to CCC.
You haven't been to.
But see, these people won't know what CCC
Yeah, they
is.
don't. They won't know what
CCC.
CCC is.
Yeah.
What about Game of Thrones? You watched
Our
the.
audience won't know what CCC is.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
but
know.
Jude hasn't been to CCC. So
I
we're
know.
gonna get him
Okay,
there.
CCC is not. It's the Canterbury Cricket Club. No, and CCC rugby has CCC.
Yeah,
Canterbury Cricket Club. That's
Canterbury
where the
County
Bishop of
Club.
Canterbury gets to play cricket with the Bishop, Archbishop.
No, let's go.
Yeah, we should go.
Yeah, you should watch
Anyway,
movies.
I was gonna go to Game of Thrones.
Yeah, what's up with
Yeah.
that? I just saw. We watched it. I
Yeah.
watched with you.
Have you watched you are a Game of Thrones
Yeah, I'm a
fan?
game- I'm a big
Are
fan.
you?
No,
I haven't watched Game of
I
Thrones.
watched season 3 and I stopped.
I haven't watched
Yeah,
Game of
season
Thrones
three
at all.
but people talk about it.
Yeah, they say season 8 is a bit rushed, but I understand where they're coming from.
Season
But-
8.
Yeah, because they've already finished the entire thing from season 8.
I was sad to hear that though because I looked up to Game of Thrones like I would look up to Apple as being best in everything. Very
Yeah.
good script, very good acting.
But then they had water bottles and coffees.
at the end it
Yeah.
fell apart in that sense.
Was it? I heard they had some Starbucks
Starbucks
Yeah.
coffees, yeah.
coffee
So-
by mistake, huh?
By mistake, yeah.
Yeah.
And
By
they-
mistake,
and then
which-
they edited it out. later on.
after the premiere, they did
Out of
it.
the play.
We would never do that ever.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
our productions,
No,
YouTube doesn't allow editing.
We don't even go live like that.
We never did anything like that.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Game of Thrones, we got some backlash in a different way. Did you see?
Yes.
Oh
Better.
yeah,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
did.
Jen
Ask the Christian-
Johnson
Yeah.
Christian
put out a
comment.
Yes. Saying-
was it a tweet?
Instagram.
It's an
Instagram
Instagram,
post.
yeah.
Yeah, so she had taken a screenshot of IMDb's content guide and said it says nudity in its
Yeah,
maximum. What does that state rating
Well,
say?
see, if you take a show to get people watching, you have to give them what they want, or rather you put something that they would watch.
Not really.
Just
I
to
don't
get
think
the
they were even
ranking.
thinking in that sense when he wrote the book. He was like
Yeah.
real. He's
No,
like
not
medieval times.
not George R.R. Martin. I'm talking about
Even the guys.
Yeah, the
no, even
directors.
the guys. Man, like if you are,
No, I think
if
it
you are going
came
to
from-
change up from Lord of the Rings, because
Yeah.
already medieval is done, right?
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings,
Yeah,
all that.
yeah.
Okay, whatever the Robin Hood movies
Yeah.
came, then King Arthur movies.
Yeah.
Came. So if you want to change it up, George R. R. Martin's books became famous because it's raw depiction
Yes.
of medieval time.
Yeah.
No one thought of that level of like it was actual.
Yeah.
It actually happened in those times.
True.
This level of gore and violence and sex and everything.
Yeah.
So that's what made it different. For the first reason.
Yeah.
Why it really became popular because it was so very well done.
Yes,
So
yeah.
none of that
What
stinks.
was the point anyway? She was saying that it's
It's
as good as
soft
porn.
porn.
Yeah,
porn.
she was saying that.
Yeah.
Well, season 8 had only one nude scene. That's it. Season 8 had only one nude scene. That's,
That's
it. Yeah,
exactly. It makes the point
Yeah.
straight away. It's not about that. It might
It's
have
a-
helped a bit. People used it as a PR
It
point.
must have been helped.
But it's
for
such a
sure.
brilliant show.
Yeah. My
And
God.
I don't know if what she said.
Well,
was like-
definitely again for ratings, nudity helps for movie ratings.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like for the swearing. in
But
podcast.
there
Sharing
are
podcasts.
but there are The teenagers watch. The teenagers watch it.
Teenagers watch
Anyway,
what?
I found something funny. I was watching Lucifer these days.
Yeah.
I mean, Lucifer is the devil, right?
Yeah.
But his rating is 13 plus.
Hmm.
Oh, so
Yeah.
kids can watch.
So kids can watch.
Yeah.
But Game of
What is
Thrones
what is the rating for
Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
I think 18 plus.
18 plus.
Because
Go to
it's just
Well,
explicit, yeah.
Lucifer is fine. You know, it's like if you are a hardcore born again Christian, you will be offended by the fact that they made a show about him and we are now worshipping him by watching him.
But they're doing whoever, I don't know what the intentions were of making Lucifer, but they're doing a really good job at it.
Lucifer, yes.
Yeah.
If you see what they're talking about and sometimes it gets very
It gets you thinking.
Goes into grey areas, like
it
not
goes
black
into
and white.
grey areas but
Yeah.
people don't think, and
Yes.
you know like I told you when I started watching it, and I came and
Yes.
told you guys
Yeah.
there's this
I
show
watched it
going
with you
on,
also, yeah.
and in the first few episodes I said the guy is talking about a father.
Yeah.
You know, he had left hell
Yeah.
apparently because it's boring.
Yeah.
And
Because it's lame.
he's come to
Because it's lame.
and he had come to Las Vegas.
No,
LA.
Las Vegas.
He's come to LA now.
Yeah, LA. Okay.
Um,
No, not Las Vegas. Huh?
No,
Where
he came
opens
to
the
LA.
casino. Okay.
LA now, and then there's this angel following up to put him to ask him to get him back to hell.
Yeah.
And he keeps saying that the father wants you back in there.
Yeah. Because that's his mandate apparently, which he didn't choose. That's the thing. The devil is saying he chose.
Maybe he did choose and like
Yeah.
human beings decided not to pursue.
Must be. But then it's a crazy angle that the writers have gone.
Yeah.
And if you don't have relationship with God,
Yeah.
you are gonna get offended.
Exactly.
Oh,
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're not rooted in the word,
Oh,
that
my
show
God.
can really offend
Really
you.
offended.
You
So
can.
that,
Yeah.
It's just the same thing in Game of Thrones.
Yes.
If you're not rooted with the word, if you watch it, I'm not saying that. We are not like making that statement in that sense, but I
Yeah.
know if you're not rooted, I watch it, and I know a lot of people
Are you
who watch
saying
it.
that Jenn Johnson is not rooted in
I
the
wasn't
word?
doing that. I wasn't saying that, but I'm just saying if you are rooted in the word,
No,
you
it's
can watch it.
it's very typical with charismatics anyway.
Yeah,
You
no.
know, when Harry Potter came, what did they
Oh,
say?
really?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well, they say it's
Witchcraft.
It's witchcraft. Don't watch it,
Are you serious?
I didn't watch it. I just watched the first two movies.
guys. Some of the
1 month ago.
pastors are still saying don't use Facebook. It's evil.
Oh my God.
In
Really?
Sri Lanka.
Yeah, I know few
I
pastors.
wonder what the teenagers would say there.
Yeah, and then they have ended up on Facebook now. So
Yeah.
they,
The pastors, yeah. Facebook is lame for the teenagers anyway. It's lame.
Yeah,
Facebook
it's
is
lame.
lame for them. Yeah, so it's
No,
Instagram.
but come on. If
Yeah,
Paul
Instagram.
had, Kay always says this, right? If Paul had Facebook,
Yeah.
he evangelized. My
Paul
God,
had
really?
Facebook,
I never knew this
No,
about the Harry Potter thing.
in certain very legalistic churches, they won't allow their youth or anybody to. They just off the pulpit they'll say, guys, don't use.
Yeah,
Facebook,
that's what happened with the Jenn
Don't
Johnson
watch
thing as
Harry
well.
Potter. You know.
Yeah.
So she just blatantly said,
Don't watch Game of Thrones.
Do not watch and cancelled, #cancelled, you know. Like, straight up no. So when I saw that, I was like, bit much. no?
I think it's a
Not-
matter of conscience.
Yeah, you should leave it up to their
Yeah.
conscience. And I didn't know so many Christians watch this, and yeah, I would rather.
Okay, so what are the Christians going to watch?
Exactly.
It's like I don't get it.
Now, very soon, the shows are going to follow
They-
Game of Thrones. They're going to take that level of
Yeah.
edgy. They're going to become edgy. They're going to swear more.
And
they're
Game
gonna
of
smoke.
Thrones is going to do prequels now.
Yeah, they're going to have more. Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
If you watch all the shows on HBO, which are
Yeah.
the best shows now,
Yes.
Chernobyl is a new thing apparently.
Yeah,
You can't watch
It's
it.
not. It's not like you have to go with the. I mean, you ask a question. If they're not going to watch that, what are they going to watch? It's not like they have to watch anything. It's
No,
not
but
like
okay.
that.
No,
What
they
I'm
can watch
saying
the
is-
Disney Channel if you
No,
want.
see, this
That's
is
what
it,
they
this
watch.
is-
Disney Channel.
I mean, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, we love the teenagers, right? I mean, they are.
Is that
they're
like a
good
slogan?
friends.
Yeah.
Your political
Well,
slogan,
you know,
huh?
if anything, Elijah at Wow is more with the teenagers. I don't know.
I've noticed.
You're very close with them, right?
I
You are in
noticed.
their
know,
circle.
You
Yeah,
teach.
Why is that?
some of I don't
You
know.
have experience in education, right?
Yeah, I
you
teach,
do
yeah.
in the industry.
You are an educator.
I'm an educator,
he
yeah.
is- Yeah, he's in the
an
industry. So
he's an
he-
educator, and you teach teenagers.
I know.
Yeah.
So you will be always with a
Mingling with
teenager
them,
all
yeah.
the time. Even though the guy grows up, the new
Yeah.
guy will be a teenager, right?
Yeah.
Maybe
You
that's
teach
fine.
maths and stuff, right?
Yeah, a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
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 Wow.
That's very
Anyway,
important.
whatever.
So
Trying to
these
podcast about
teenagers
him.
should start respecting you rather than bringing you into their circle and trying to
You are
make you a teenager.
No, but that's the thing. That's the issue I have. They get familiar really quickly, and then I lose. It's an issue that I
Even it's hard to maintain the teacher-student.
student relationship.
Really?
Yeah, because they get familiar really fast.
Oh.
I think it's the issue with me. First of all, which I need to fix. But once you get familiar, you can't. I'm a teacher. You're a student. You listen to me. That boundary goes away.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then the parents.
That's why I told you there's something about you getting into this circle.
Right.
Somehow.
Okay.
He gets 5 cents from like to go and
It's
kill
probably the
friends.
way he looks or what?
Yeah, he looks young. He looks young with the haircut.
Anyways, but I was trying to go somewhere, man.
You don't like the topic you're going to like.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah. So, see, we are not trying to be exclusive. We are very inclusive, right? Even though we play the fool with the teenagers. Now, doesn't the Christians they become exclusive, right? When they do that.
That's happening.
Sure.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
I mean, that's the angle that I was
lack
coming
of
with.
understanding and not understanding Holy Spirit, your the Spirit within you, and also
Identity.
Huh?
Identity.
You don't know your identity
Yeah.
in Christ.
Yeah.
And you are letting external stuff affect you just by watching a movie.
Exactly.
You get affected.
How can we get
how
there?
can that be? I mean, if you are talking about Holy Spirit and a movie, if you call it a spirit, so you are literally telling that spirit is more powerful than the spirit within me, that it can affect my life.
That's very nice.
It can affect the way that I'm thinking. It can change the course of my
It can
life.
change. Yes,
It can
that's
change the
important.
course of my life,
Yeah.
my brain and all that.
Because not that it can't have an effect.
It's like this. But how do you
Indulgence.
get affected by it? When you watch Game of Thrones?
No.
That's what I'm saying. So why is that?
Can't.
It
Yeah, that's
can't.
what I'm saying.
The spirit
the
is
spirit,
inside us is greater than the spirit of Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Spirit outside.
Outside.
Yeah.
That's the spirit of God.
Yeah.
Everything that comes out of like Apple spirit, you know.
You see, when if you talk in the line of God speaking to you, He can speak to you in many different ways, and don't be surprised if He speaks to you through Game of Thrones,
And
man.
to Lucifer.
Yeah.
And to Lucifer.
No, that's true.
Telling you.
I have a good example about this. We were recently watching Godzilla. And
Godzilla?
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
really good movie. People don't like it, but I
Versus
like
Kong.
it. Huh?
Versus Kong, right?
No,
Godzilla versus Kong, right? The new one?
no,
Or the old one, you would say?
no, the new one. I'm talking about the new
That's
one.
just Godzilla.
I think last week. I
Okay,
think.
so yeah.
Oh, that's what He called me to come. Let's
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
And you went, huh?
Yeah.
So you
Me and
also
Tawina
went?
went.
You guys alone?
Yeah. What was the tone?
No, I mean, just imagine you come on, let's go for a movie, and everybody say no,
Yeah.
and he goes alone.
Yeah, you went alone,
At
huh?
least you should have said no, let's go on another day.
No, anyways, so I watched it and I got a really brilliant idea for the WoW games.
Look, watching that.
You're watching that?
Yeah, watch
Oh.
Facebook.
Yeah, I mean, I've got very weird ideas. I mean, good creative ideas watching worldly stuff.
And I'm pretty sure Game of Thrones can spend. And I know people who have said that. There's so much of
I think
revelation.
it's possible. Man.
I think it's more prophetic. Like if you see, now I'm going a bit away. If you see the Easter attacks that happened in Sri Lanka, the very first movie that came was Endgame.
After that.
After that.
No, that came before the attack. It was Endgame.
Released
Yeah.
after that.
Yeah.
It was released after. In the
No,
international
but the hype,
circles.
yeah.
The hype.
The spirit on the thing was Endgame,
Oh.
and then Game of Thrones.
They both
Okay.
had similar.
They have very similar storylines. And then there was one more movie. It's like prophesying what was happening around the country.
When you watch Endgame, there is a segment
There's-
which
yeah.
feels like
Yes.
it's like how we felt at Easter attacks.
Attacks, yeah.
Or half of the population of the world has
Yes.
died now.
Yeah.
So everyone's
See,
scared
the
and everyone
the
is.
thing is this: the world is called to respond to Son of God.
Yeah.
No matter what it is, no matter if it's a movie, Game of Thrones, or
Disaster or whatever.
disaster, whatever. If you are a son of God,
That's
one thing is you can redeem.
Yeah.
The second thing is it's there to respond to you.
Even the Easter attacks, I don't think Christians understand the levels
Yes.
of the effect of it.
Yeah, my God.
Right? The devastation is
Yeah.
crazy. You can't fathom it.
Yeah.
You know. But what it has done to Christianity, I can't speak about it.
Yeah.
You know, it's just crazy in here in Sri
You can
Lanka.
say
I mean,
that
it's not
it has changed it for the
It
good.
has changed.
It is for the good,
It
yes.
has changed the course of Christianity.
In Sri Lanka, yeah.
You know, so if somebody is saying people died in vain, I'm sure God made sure that they don't die in vain.
Yeah.
Way.
For sure.
You understand?
Yeah.
The
And all these
disaster
atheists.
happened. It's
Yes.
a crazy thing. We can't just imagine you going through that, right?
Yeah.
Only people who been through
Yes.
will realize what that is,
Yes.
the effect of it. But what it had done to Christianity, people, there are layers
Yeah.
of stuff going on
Yeah.
because of that incident.
Yeah.
You know,
And
you can call it good and bad both.
Yeah. And you are very responsible in saying this because you are a partner of ADC.
Yeah, absolutely.
One of the largest denominations in the country.
Yeah.
ADC, Apostolic Diocese of Ceylon,
Yeah.
pioneered by Prophet K.
Yeah.
And pioneered by Wow.
Yeah.
Is bringing redemption to the free churches. I wouldn't call it redemption, identity to free churches.
Yeah.
Like no other.
My God, no.
You understand?
And reconciliation around
reconciliation with all these affected
Yeah.
people, not only with this kind
and
of
it's not just a program that they do to go and
it's not helping.
outside
It's
and
not
all,
helping churches, giving them
Nothing
whatever
like
to build
that.
their building it on, and nothing like that.
Yeah.
It's,
Pastors' fellowship.
it's not even in the agenda
Yeah.
at all. You know,
And that's the crazy thing,
Yes.
because every other church denomination would
It's a
put
pastors' fellowship,
yeah,
rather.
fellowship
Yeah.
will help you build a church up, brother.
no way. This is not
it's
really-
not that.
It's very. It's
Building
so deep.
identity,
It's
yeah.
so deep.
Honestly, it's building people up.
It's building people up, building the pastors up.
Yeah,
And
and I'm glad we are part of it.
And just imagine the amount of the identity that the ADC is giving
Yeah.
into these pastors to stand
Yes.
strong within a country. You know,
Yeah.
within a country like this, because we have to respect the country that we are living in.
Yes.
Absolutely.
This
Majority.
is majority.
This is, this is a Buddhist country, and they are brilliant people.
Yeah.
You know, we have so much of Buddhist people.
And that's the
wow.
beauty of ADC.
Yeah.
We don't teach to go logos with the Buddhist.
Absolutely not.
It's about coexistence and harmony.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
I think that's
so just imagine pushing that kind of thing
Yeah.
to legalistic churches,
Yes.
and they are being revived
Yeah.
with all that.
Yeah.
You know, and they mainly they get a huge identity.
My God, yeah. Identity that they didn't have earlier.
They never would have got.
Yes, because they were running
At
on the
all.
old American or whatever West evangelical mindset of converting the majority
Yeah.
Yes.
into a Christian nation or whatever, and they've got
Yeah.
they probably
Apostolic
got lost.
Diocese of Ceylon, guys, check Apostolic Diocese of Ceylon. It's called the website is called adz.lk. We can put a link in the description. adz.lk. Go check out what ADC does.
Absolutely, check it out.
Right, and you guys can be a part of it.
Yeah.
You know, you can be a part of it.
Be a part of it.
Be a part of it, definitely, because it's a huge revival, spearheading.
Yeah.
Changing the course of
changing the
Christianity
course,
in Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
And
my
the world.
God, yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's
Yeah.
crazy. I think currently it's over 680 churches.
Yes.
Crazy.
Free church. We call them free churches because they didn't have a covering.
Yeah.
They're not free anymore.
Yeah.
As in covering. In regards
But
to
they are-
covering, because now
but
they
I
have
think
a
now
covering.
they're realizing true freedom.
Now they realize they have true freedom.
They are getting grace.
They've been freed from legalism.
Yeah. They're getting
In the midst of all this, they're getting freed from their legalism. They get identity,
Grace.
and they are recognized within.
life.
They're pastors now. They're proper
Their
pastors.
life.
I remember
You listen to some of their life stories and the
Yeah, my
testimonies.
God.
You know.
It just plays that string in your heart like nothing else.
Yeah. It's a crazy ministry that K has spearheaded.
Yeah.
Wow has spearheaded.
Which I have to be honest, which I didn't see earlier. I didn't see that
A
earlier.
lot of people didn't see it
Yeah,
earlier,
yeah.
you know, because there was a lot of stuff happening in the background before it could even surface.
Yeah.
And then suddenly it's out now.
Yes.
It's there.
I didn't see the service that I see his heart and I see the amount of money that's going out. And my God,
Man,
it's-
don't even talk about finances. That's crazy
Yeah.
because the amount of money K spends on this
Yeah.
ADC, his own money, and,
Yeah, that's
and,
the thing.
and,
That's
and
the
people
thing.
he started like
Yeah.
that, and then now Wow is a big part of it. You
yeah,
see?
I know there are partners and there are very loyal partners.
Yeah.
But why I brought up the money thing was I remember a pastor who didn't have money at all. I think he had 20 rupees in his wallet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he first
Yes.
came to meet K, he only had one-way bus fare. No, he had bus fare enough to go half his journey back. So the other half he was planning to walk.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now these are very senior pastors.
Yeah.
They had been pastoring and preaching for a long time.
Oh my God.
And
So
that's their level of
That's lovely.
living.
Yeah, that's
and,
lovely.
And they've been thinking that's how they're supposed to be preaching.
Yeah. My God.
Right, so when he realized something after being with the ADC
Yeah.
for a while, he came to Wow to meet K, And he spoke to him, and what he had told him is, how much do you have?
Yeah.
Give me that money.
Right.
And guess it, just give everything that you have.
My God, just imagine the identity prophet as
To ask
knowing that he knows.
He had come to ask.
Yeah.
And he had to give. He had
Give.
said, see, when you sow to this ground, fertile ground, your life will change.
For sure.
You know, that's all he had said. And the pastor, just imagine his revelation
Yes.
at that time. And he didn't hesitate. He had just given. He thought he'll walk. Apparently, he didn't have to walk.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
somehow he had gone home.
Okay.
But he didn't
Which
get the
is
cash
also
immediately.
miraculous.
He
Yeah.
didn't get the cash immediately. Yeah, he didn't get the
No,
on that day.
it's not like he just immediately found money in his pocket or anything like that.
Okay.
But he didn't have to walk home. He somehow he got home,
Yeah.
which was a miracle
Yeah.
in that sense as well. But today, now we are not talking tens or 15 years. We are
Yeah.
talking a few years
Few
back.
years.
Couple of
The
years
thing is, it
back.
grew up so fast.
Yeah.
Couple of years back. Today, when you speak to him, he says, there is nothing that I can say I don't have.
My God.
That's what he says. He says to other pastors as well, I don't think I can say that I lack anything.
Wow. The 20 rupees, whatever that he sold.
He says, my ministry has grown. I have so much of churches around. And he's a very powerful person in that area at the moment, you know. And
From nothing,
bold
he's
as
now-
well.
yeah, he is very bold,
Very
yeah.
bold guy. We have some of these testimonies. Just have a look on the
Yeah.
website.
It's
Check out.
So ADC is just check it out.
Yeah, I remember when ADC and everything was happening. A man, Johan, he was climbing Everest. He couldn't climb Everest at the first attempt itself.
I think you spoke about Everest because there's currently a talk going that Everest is crowded. I think you probably heard that.
There's
There's
a
Yeah,
video
I heard,
circulating as well.
a
That
video circulating as well.
I saw the Adam Ruiz thing. Maybe the teenagers should know that.
Adam ruins
Ruins
everything.
everything.
Adam ruins everything, huh?
Yeah.
Right. So this guy.
Actually, Adam ruined everything. No?
he did.
Well, you know, last week before this video came out, if you remember, last week Johan.
Give a happy story.
Johan gave a testimony, a happy story last week.
Crazy.
We have to talk about. I'm just diverting. Sorry. The Anthony Joshua thing that Prophet was talking about last week. But here, did we put the message out?
We did.
Our last
We did?
Tuesday's message.
It's out.
No, we didn't get the title.
Yesterday we put it out.
We put it out
Yeah,
yesterday.
we asked the title and we got it, remember?
Okay.
In the middle of a conversation.
Sure.
It's out.
Okay.
Called the Anthony Joshua thing.
Right.
Anyway,
I
this
just
Anthony
realized-
Joshua thing was really good. Cool. I don't know about the guy.
Yeah, Prophet brought it up. I
Yeah.
knew because Dylan, my brother, is a boxer. He
Okay.
likes the whole thing. He was following. So the guy apparently had trained. He's the pro guy right now. He's on the level of Floyd. I don't know the level, but the next guy like Floyd Mayweather and remember everyone was prepping him to fight this other guy. I don't know who he's. I'm
No, I
not
also
that
don't
knowing. And
He was
instead, the guy was out because of steroids. The guy Anthony
I would
Joshua.
accuse of taking steroids, right?
Yeah, Anthony Joshua is the fit guy. He's the guy with the lean muscle, everything.
Oh, is it the other guy, the fat guy?
No. So the steroids guy had to leave,
Okay.
which was his proper opponent, and they had to pick the next guy who randomly got selected. I don't know how. Andy Ruiz, who is the fat guy.
Okay.
He's an unfit guy. So Prophet was like, you should check out the clip. I'm going to release a clip today about that with the whole
Oh,
thing.
nice,
yeah.
nice. So
It's crazy.
he won.
The guy who is fat won. Yeah.
He beat that guy.
He beat Anthony Joshua
think-
because in the 4 or 5 rounds, the guy Prophet said he was like figuring out that maybe I could win this fight, and the guy
But the thing is, soon after he gave all glory to
he
God.
did.
Right?
He
Oh,
went on his
really?
knees.
He,
and
soon as
and
he
got-
won, he had gone on his knees.
Yeah.
My God.
We couldn't believe it.
I didn't know
apparently.
this, son.
Yeah, he couldn't believe it.
Wow.
Yeah, because it's such a
Oh,
curveball.
that's why Prophet said we should be interested in sports.
Sports. Why are you interested
So
in
what
sports?
sports does to you?
Yeah,
Right,
it does
That's
that
right.
to you.
Because people ask if you see very wow and Prophet
Yeah.
Kenneth and all that, they're very sports oriented,
yeah.
very athletic.
Yeah.
They want to be fit, kind of.
Darren does CrossFit now.
Yeah, so people, a lot of people question, what's your point? Aren't you supposed to be preaching?
Yeah.
Why the heck are you running marathons and?
Yes.
You understand?
Exactly. Yeah. Very
Yeah,
good
we're
question.
coming back again to that thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah. And then what sports does? It lets you reminds you that hey, there's grace.
Yeah, there's a bigger purpose than you.
Yeah.
Than just you.
And Anthony Joshua apparently now has to go through that process of understanding.
Anthony Joshua is trending now.
He's
Anthony
trending.
Joshua is
He's trending now.
Trending, we know about trending.
Yeah, you know what's trending.
Yeah.
Wait, I want to go back to what Jude said about
Everest.
it's a
Johan,
Yeah.
Johan gave a testimony saying he was watching what's happening this year in Everest.
Yeah.
And apparently there's a huge amount of deaths because it's crowded.
A lot of Instagrammers.
Instagrammers,
really?
Oh, that's the thing. So because of
Okay,
the tourism industry
Next
and
one,
all
yeah.
that, and
No.
yeah, so it has created chaos there,
Yeah.
and that is lot of deaths because of that. But as it is anyway, they say the ratio kind of thing for people who actually summit and people who die.
Yeah.
If you say summit
And
kill ratio, it says 1 person per 10 every 10.
Oh my god, so one summits 10 dies.
One.
No,
If
one
10
death
people
per 10
summit,
summits.
yeah, 1 death per 10 summits.
Wow.
So that's the kind of the ratio.
Yeah. Then
So, but now-
Instagrammers decide to go up there.
And now they make a mess out of there. They leave their tents behind, apparently human waste, and it's become they
and
say
dead bodies itself.
they say it's like the biggest frozen cemetery or something like that. I think they put a very wrong spirit on it.
Yeah.
The Adam Ruiz video that we watched.
Adam Ruins videos mainly, they put a very bad spirit on it and disrespecting the people who actually submitted it.
And the way he spoke about submitting, he said it's been done once, it's not meant to be done again. And the way he spoke about people who submit also.
Yes.
Like, what you're doing is not a big deal anymore. Like, that's the way he spoke.
Yeah, because we can say what Johan submitted Everest. He became the first male to summit, Sri Lankan male to summit.
Yeah.
And last year he went, or the previous year he went, with a technical difficulty he couldn't submit, but his partner submitted. That was the first female.
So we have hands-on experience. We met these people. We know.
And also, it's not just the fact of climbing a mountain. You know, it has layers.
Yeah, it is a huge.
What it did to what spirituality, what spirit he carried.
One man summits, we all summit.
How many people broke through?
Yeah.
You know, so even forgetting spirituality. See, people, somebody could die submitting, right?
Right.
So people who submitted, you have to give that honor to
You have to, definitely.
You have to honor them, right? It's not like all Instagrammers trying to go in there, take a picture in top of the world and post it. It's I don't know what it is. I don't know what to call it or anything like that.
There might be a selfish ambition involved, but we don't want to look at that. What we look at is the determination and the risk that you
actual
have
climbers,
to
actual actual mountaineers, right?
But this proves what we were talking about earlier, the deception that the teenagers are in.
Actually, we're going to talk about that. It's not talking teenagers. We're not hitting.
Yeah,
them,
we're not
but
hitting on
saying
teenagers,
is there's a like what this Adam Ruins everything guy. Adam,
Yeah.
what's his name? I don't remember. It's a common thing now for that level. When someone determined, when someone's motivated, when someone is confident, like a climber would have to be all that. They look down upon it because they are against these certain manly qualities now. There is a constant trending of not for putting down these qualities.
Yeah.
And you can see that from the way he spoke about it.
It's good to have some sort of control anyway, just to not mess with the place.
Yeah.
You know, the Nepal government should control it.
Yeah.
But I think
It's one of the huge revenue earners for them, for the government.
There's an industry built around it now.
Industry built around it, so obviously, yes. Should they put control around it? Yes.
They should.
But that doesn't disregard what people put through to get up there and summit that mountain.
Yeah.
You see?
I heard it's $1 million or more to go. You need to spend that much in Sri Lankan rupees.
Yeah, I mean, just imagine, forget the
I think
cost, but the physical strain and that ability for you to.
We got to see the
It's a
photos.
one-way trip, no?
He came to after the summit and he showed us like the metal
Exclusive
ladder.
stuff,
Ice fall. It's called the ice fall.
Ice wall. I mean, it's just a thin ladder over this gorge, down. It's dead. You fall down.
Yeah.
And the
Anyway,
ladder,
big shout out to you.
Yeah.
Big shout out to you. Great job, man.
Great job.
We have 2 Sri Lankans who submitted
I'm proud to have you as a
Mount
friend.
Everest because of you. The first person also submitted because of you, and then you submitted. So, huge shout out. We probably can put a link to. I think he has a website.
Yeah. Climb with Everest.
Yes. Check out Johan.
Good job.
Yeah.
And
I think are we okay to break?
I think
now?
so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good time to
It's
end.
it's a good time, good chat.
Good chat with you guys.
Yeah. So we'll be doing episode 004 soon. Well, we try to put one out every week.
Yeah, we try.
That's our effort.
As you see, we have a lot of work to do.
Yes, we actually have to go shoot a very important video and a very exciting video with Kenneth now. You'll soon see it. I think we are good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good for time.
All right, guys, subscribe.
Hold on. We love the teenagers.
Yeah, we are state in the record that we love the teenagers. Elijah special.
When you say teenagers, you're referring to teens at WoW.
The cool kids.
The cool kids at WoW. Yeah. I actually like their culture. You see, the way they are, the way they come in, the way they take the word. If you see, if you listen to some of their testimonies, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It is crazy. They got really cool testimonies.
Yes. And the revelation, compound, so they will have a different revelation, different growth.
Perspective.
Accelerated compound growth.
But it was good feedback for us.
For sure, yeah.
It was
even though you were playing the fool with it.
Yeah. We took it very nicely, and I think we'll work and we'll bring the.
We'll bring a balance to it.
We'll bring a balance.
We'll
bring just a joke. You said, except for that, everything was good in the podcast.
So anyway, guys, subscribe, hit that bell,
smash the like button.
Smash the like button, and then give us some views and subscribe.
Share it around, man.
You'll be getting some really good information, behind the scenes stuff from our media. KNF are bringing in a brilliant new product. We spoke about WoW, fast lifestyle and all that. 5-day program, and there'll be a brand new brilliant product coming.
New one coming soon.
Probably as soon as next month.
Yes.
You know.
Excited to share it with you.
Yeah, so we'll be sharing stuff with you of all that behind the scenes, how it's going on, how we're doing the filming. And check out, we forgot to tell, we did a very cool video for Sozo.
Yes, check it out.
Sozo is
a brand close to us.
Very close to our heart. Grew within WoW.
It's a WoWer. We did a very cool video, promotional video for them. We'll probably put a link there. WoW Media Productions.
Like that page. Let's leave some comments if you like what you put on that.
Sozo
also.
Doing well.
Doing well.
Okay, let's wrap up.
See you next week.
See you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.